Happy New Year, Premier Planet. It's Justin Barlow coming at you from inside the Premier Studio in Woodstock, Illinois, where we just wrapped up our first Premier Pro Wrestling Studio taping of 2018. That's right, we are headed into year number 6 here at PPW. If you weren't able to make it out to Woodstock this last Saturday, let me fill you in on what you missed. We opened the evening with a number 1 contenders rematch. If you remember, at PPW 176, Nestra and Chase Gosling battled to a 45-minute time limit draw. And let's show you the video to show you what happened at the end of this match. See there, after a match that just had lightning fast exchanges, it was anybody's ball game. Chase Gosling comes out on top, forces Nestra to tap out to the Saturday Night Special. Chase is now just one step away from reclaiming the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. After that match, we had a triple threat match. Now, in the last 2 weeks prior, it was Anakin and Sem Say in singles matches. The first match ended in a double countout. The match the week before at PPW 176, well, these guys went 30 minutes to a time limit draw, neither one willing to give an inch. They were granted a rematch to try and prove who the better man is and who the top standout in the Premier Academy is. But this one got interesting because who was thrown into the mix? But Irish Andy Anderson, the wily and crafty, and some would even dare say sneaky veteran. And in this match, Anakin and Sem Say, they made a formidable team in the early going to get Andy out of the matchup, but it was every man for himself. Eventually, they had to turn their focus on each other. This allowed Andy to regain the advantage, which he kept for the majority of the match. But at one point, when the referee's back was turned, Andy delivers a low blow to Sem Say. Referee, again, not looking. Anakin is able to come in. He covers Sem Say, gets a pinfall victory. This did not sit well with Sem Say by any means. Anakin is in the ring trying to shake Sem's hand. Sem actually slaps Anakin's hand away, and then who comes out and makes his presence known but El Mero Mero Nestra. Nestra comes out, and he basically gets in Sem's ear saying, hey, Anakin stole a victory from you. He took advantage of you when you were down and vulnerable. Is this a guy you want to call your friend? And because of that, Nestra fires the first shot, attacks Anakin. Everybody in the Premier Planet's wondering what Sem's going to do. And Sem joins Nestra in attacking Anakin. Sem Say Nestra just beating the living hell out of the Premier Academy standout. But then Matt Vine, the PPW World Heavyweight Champion, comes in for the save, chases Nestra and Sem Say out of the ring, and he challenges both of them to a tag team match for PPW 178. So Sem Say and Nestra versus Matt Vine and Anakin is coming up this Saturday night at PPW 178 in Woodstock. You're going to want to be here for that one because that is going to be explosive. Following that match, it was Connor Core and Sky Blu. Now, Connor gets in the ring. First of all, he's refusing to play for the Premier Planet, but he either misinterpreted the cheers of the Premier Planet or perhaps in spite of them, starts wailing on his guitar. Sky comes down. Sky is actually able, you can see here from the footage, she is able to get a small package in on Connor Core after Connor spent a lot of this match pretty much just manhandling Sky, taking liberties with the rules in the name of quote-unquote equality. Sky's able to roll Connor up, get a pinfall victory. Connor Core, though, absolutely furious, huffing and puffing on the microphone. He demanded a rematch with Sky Blu for this coming Saturday, and he vowed that he would beat Sky fair and square and made claims that Sky cannot win a match against him without utilizing some underhanded tactics, and we'll have words from Sky Blu later on in the week. And then in our main event, it was Matt Vine putting the PPW World Heavyweight Championship on the line against Ronnie Veronica Metro. This match, though, it felt like the title was secondary in the minds of these two men. These two guys were out to hurt each other and potentially put each other out of the wrestling business entirely. And let's see what happened at the close of this match.
You said Shut your damn mouth!
You! You're not
So with a new year comes a new champion here in Premier Pro Wrestling, and her name is Ronnie Veronica Metro, now a two-time PPW World Heavyweight Champion. But Matt Vine, he's not out of the game yet. This Saturday night, he gets Nestra one-on-one #1 contenders match. That's on top of their tag team match of Nestra and Sem Say taking on Matt Vine and Anakin. And then in our main event, the new champion, Ronnie Metro, puts the title on the line against the new #1 contender, the hunk with the tree trunks, Chase Gosling. Two guys who are no strangers to each other. Ronnie, of course, a member of the Dirty Boys Club with Andy Anderson, and Chase, who claims to be the original Dirty Boy. This is going to be exciting. It's going to be intense. You're going to want to come out to Woodstock and see all of the action this Saturday night at PPW 178. For everyone here at Premier Pro Wrestling, I'm Justin Barlow. We'll see you folks out here this Saturday night.